Yo, what up? Here. Unfortunately for you all, today, special day, as we are going to start something that I've been quite excited for since before I really started, which is we're going to play through the East games, or at least we're gonna start the first one. We're not gonna play through all of them in one sitting. I might die. But really, so I've got my hot coffee, which is probably not a great thing at this time of day, or rather night at this point, because the sun has been down for a very long time. Thanks, the winter. Got my it on, and I am going to set up the game. Also, YouTube Studio, double tap screen to show menu. I forgot to close that sidebar, and that shows up in some of my layouts. Little bit of setup for peace. Only a little. Well, I've avoided sort of starting this game at all because I wanted to be. I wanted to have a completely blind experience with the remix because I've never played any of them. All of the East games that I played were very older versions, and I wanted to sort of keep as blind as I could of an experience. I think that I have to restart this config. I can get all the button mapping because I accidentally turned my controller on after I started. This is good. Turn sounds a little bit. Just a skosh. Now. Now we can finally... Oh, it's still a little loud. Oh, and I can't turn it down. Oh, I can. Oh, thank God. Now to actually get the capture set up properly. Some games work as there's many ways that games can detect it in OBS, and none of them there's not really a consistent way to get them to work. I probably should have done this quite a while ago. In the meantime, let's listen to different things. We can listen to nice East music while I get this actually properly set up, because holy shit, this is actually really fucked up. Oh. Oh. Oh, there it is. It's here. No, it's gone. Oh, I just had to focus it. Oh, thank Christ. All right. I think do normal. This SMV, this FMV sure is of a bit rate. I didn't turn the sound down enough. This is quite loud for me. Oh no, I'm gonna get banned. my channel's gonna get suspended for a second time. That actually filled me with some kind of emotions. Oh good, you're awake. Don't strain yourself now. Your body is covered in bruises. Still hurting anywhere? There was some pain, but nothing debilitating. Get some rest. You're in a clinic at Barbados Port. I wonder where that is. Hey Dad, is the stranger awake yet? Ah, Slaff. I'll go with it. Ah, Slaff, you're early. How did the meeting go? As always, no real progress. Well, the patient's only just awoken. Glad to see you back among the living. Did I die? Ah yes, where are my manners? My name is Bluto. I own and operate the... My son's Slaff. Found you collapsed on the beach and brought you here. You drove off the rebel that attacked you. It was a real close call. You see, in the original, this wasn't here at all. What's up, Gray? How you doing? The original versions of East, this just like you just started. You were just in Minia. I think you originally didn't even shipwreck. You just got there. You just wanted to do stuff in Minia. I'm pretty sure that's how it went. Adol told Slav his name and expressed his gratitude. Have I been saying Adol? Because I'm pretty sure it's actually Adol, but also I played the four TurboGrafx games where they all said Adol, and then there was no voice acting until like East 7, sort of. Adol, a good name. Don't recognize you though. Where are you from? Al explained that he German from Promolok to Asteria by port. By boat. I can read. My word, you came from overseas? Amazing. You're the first man I know of to get past the storm wall. What do you two think you're doing? Uh-oh. Yeah, oh, here she comes. Oh fuck, I didn't even... I didn't read like the second part of that before I made that reference. I'm shooketh. I cannot believe this. Watch out, boy, she'll chew you up. Chew you up, Slav, if you keep making comments like that. Shooketh, indeed, I am shakeneth. The man's wounded, you know. Shouldn't you leave him be? He needs his rest. That's my Ayla, always keeping us in check. You make a good point, my dear. Okay, I'll stop talking his ear off. Rest up, Adol. But know this, I'm not done with you yet. Okay. Under the clinic's care, Adol recovered quickly. Laugh hit the gritty. Oh shit, he totally did. Several days later, I now have 20 HP. Oh. Real. Good morning, Adol. You seem to be in tip-top shape now. Still, you should probably take it easy for a bit, just in case. Well, I suppose a walk around town could do you some good. Just don't overexert yourself. For a boy your age to have slept so soundly, you must have quite a story to tell. Adol, the portside warehouse has become home base for the town's militia. Slav should be there. He can answer any questions you might have. Just be careful not to do too much too soon. Listen, Adol, there are monsters outside the town, so don't push your luck, okay? Can't tell me. I want to pet the dog. I guess it's good enough for me. Watch out for the blue-headed demons in the field. Be careless and you'll be dead. You're only human after all. If you're not sure about your chance of survival, then run away. Run like the wind. Oh, you got it, boss. I'm real good at that. There he is. Why, if it isn't Adol, you okay to be moving around like that? I am running surprisingly fast for having just been shipwrecked. Every time I stopped by, you were sound asleep. You must have been exhausted. I heard any murmurings overseas about hysteria? I'd love to know what people are saying about us. Adol told Slav that he heard the land was cursed. Jesus Christ, man. Cursed, huh? That's not really true, but it's not too far off. Damn, man really said, well, they're not wrong. I guess we can't count on any support from the outside if they think we're cursed over here. We've got to take action. Anyway, I don't know a whole lot, but I'll gladly answer any questions I can. Ask away. Man really described Ohio. Oh, it's so true. Anything in mind? Or battle storm? What is the storm wall? It appeared, let's say about 6 months or so ago. The first storm started on a night when some trade ships carrying silver set out from Barbado. A curse, but it may as well be. Yep. Buffeted by the storm, the ships were obliterated, washed ashore on Whitehorn Beach the next morning. We first thought it was an isolated incident, but the same fate's been met by every other ship since. That's how the Stormwall got its start. And now, we Asterians are pretty much trapped here. Most people have just kind of resigned themselves to their fate, but me, I'm too stubborn for that. Well. Asteria is a small island country. There are only a few towns here, Barbado, the walled city of Minia, and Zepik village in the mountains. Not long ago, there was also a town called Rastin, but it got wiped out by monsters after the mine closed. The place where I found you is called Whitehorn Beach. Mother of pearl pieces wash ashore there. Great place for a stroll. Safe for the monsters everywhere. You totally should, for real. I want that. Give me more friends. I will collect them like Pokemon. What else? Oh yeah, Darm Tower. Asteria's claim to fame. Sort of. It just seems to kiss the clouds, doesn't it? On clear days you can see it all the way from Promalock. There are other touristy spots, but they've been infested with monsters ever since the Stormwall showed up. Damn thing really made life difficult for us. Tell me about Barbado. Barbado is the only port town in Asteria. That's very convenient for them. It used to just be a small fishing village until silver was discovered nearby. Then it boomed overnight. But ever since that Stormwall showed up, no ships can get in or out, so our exporting days are over. Now it's just a fishing village again, for the time being anyway. At least everyone got some money from all the silver trade while it lasted. At least everyone got some money from the silver trade while it lasted, I guess. What about the militia? How about? When the Stormwall appeared, monsters came with it. That's what attacked you the day. That's what attacked you that day on the beach. We call that particular species Rebel. Monsters first appeared on the road up to the mountain, but they began attacking the villages soon after. Barbado in particular was hit pretty badly. Unia seemed just as vulnerable, but they've got that wall around them, so they're much more secure. Zephyr was spared too, somehow. It supposedly kept the monsters out with some kind of mystical bell. I almost said. We have nothing of the sort here, though. We have to take up arms and defend the town ourselves. Alright, nothing's on my mind. My head is completely empty now. Be sure to come back sometime. I might. Maybe. I should see what options I have now. Sound, I'm going to turn that down a little bit more for my sake. Are there any text options? Because I would like that to go slightly faster. Oh, I don't actually know what I changed. I see. I like that one. It reminds me of how it was in the TurboGrafx. Old man George, who might you be? I see, so you're the young man that Dr. Bluto has been looking after. You must have been through a lot. You're looking very well. That's Bluto for you. Thanks, Bluto. Like a new village from the original. Yeah. I think it's East 4 where you visit Asteria again. And there is a village south of Minia in East 4. Or there's at least a port south of it. I don't remember if they put any extra buildings there or not. Sword shop. It's locked. Yeah. Figures. I don't actually talk to anyone in here, so. Before the Stormwall appeared, this bar was always packed. I can handle being poor. I just hate being bored all the time. Oh my god. I kind of the one. I mean, technically speaking, East 4 retconned East 4 stuff into 1. Such stunning red hair. You must be Adol, no? Dr. Bluto told me all about you. As you can see, we're on a bit of a break right now. Stormwall's not conducive to tourism after all. Give me a drink, bartender. Ships are all grounded. There's no work to be had at the harbor anymore. I've been hoping to branch out into the silver trade, but that didn't exactly work out either. Bad luck all around. Core memory unlocked. True. You're welcome. Watch out for the blue. Oh, you already talked to me. These little critters are called Pickards. Oh my god, there they are. I don't remember when Pickards first actually appeared in the series, like for real, but they've definitely become like the small creature mascot for the series that like a lot of RPGs tend to have. Oh, they're so round, they really are. They've raised as livestock here for generations. The meat is absolutely delicious, but they're real easy prey for monsters, so you raise them here where nothing can hurt them but us. Jesus Christ, man. Alright. Yes! The system is back, baby! Bump system. Adol attacks enemies by running into them. His sword is swung automatically without pressing any keys or buttons. Hell yes it is. The success of his attacks is determined by his trajectory and or the angle of impact. A head-on strike will likely cause Adol to take damage, but if the enemy is struck off-center or from an odd angle, attacks will prove successful. Enemies can also be struck from behind or from the side with little risk of resistance, although this technique can backfire if Adol is pitted against an enemy with a large amount of health, since it will quickly turn to face its attacker. Yeah! Yeah! Oh. Yeah! Video games! Now this is gameplay. Hey, can you buy a sword? Well, I tried and the sword store is locked. So, not right now. Seemingly, anyway. But I'm not doing much damage to these guys, so maybe I should try again. Yeah, yep, this is indeed locked. Armory, yep. That settles that. I don't think I checked in. Oh, this is just some guy's house. I feel uncomfortable. Get another house. Alright, I think I haven't spoken to everyone, but I've at least seen everything that is available to me at the moment. Let's see. Let's see if I can just like get past these guys and get into Minia and see if they have. Oh, there's that monster that I was being told about. Let's see if I can just like find my way to Minia at least and see if they have an open shop. Yep, this looks like place. Minia gate just ahead. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah, this is familiar to me. Ah, welcome. Give me weapon. Actually, first I should see exactly what I have at this exact moment. Literally nothing. Cool. Anything is an upgrade. That's chilling the force until 100 random mad lad just comes in and body slams them non-stop. God, it's so true. And I don't have a sword, so I totally am just beating the shit out of him. That's great. How you doing, Yagi? Take a short sword, and what armor I can get? What does Shaman cost? 400? Yeah. Yeah, there's I wouldn't be able to afford it anyway. Oh, there we go. Now I can fight for real. Oh my, it's you? You're not from Asteria, correct? Probably fine enough to go. Man, I feel that. I understand that. And I completely get that. I think, like, 2 days before my debut, my voice started acting up. And that caused me some anxiety for a bit. I hope you can get back to streaming and having some fun in Duolingo where I can shout more facts at you that you never asked for. You're not from Asteria, correct? Did you come here by crossing the storm wall? Goddesses, thank you. I've waited so long for this day. You're welcome, my student. So, 30 is such a common thing for news. I don't know. I have no idea. You are the one whom I've been seeking. Sarah looks fine. Looks alright. I don't remember what she looked like in the original versions of the games. Skull emoji. God, you just got. Get your equipment order and return here at once. Well, I did get. Oh, I need a shield too, man. Ocean emoji, horse emoji, man. I should probably go up against the enemies to the south before I take on anything to the north of Minia, because I'm not entirely sure what's in store for me up there. Oh my god, that's so much better. Yep. Also, why the wood bleed? Why wood have blood in it? I'm gonna give you for being a VTuber is your problematic perfectionism. Yeah, the only reason that I was able to start is because I'm just like, yeah, that's good enough. Like, yeah, my model didn't cost me anything because I made it myself, so it's fine that it's shit because I didn't lose anything on that except my time. I need 700 gold for a shield. The exact opposite problem of grinding perfectionism. Understandable. I'm feeling like I'm actually rather well equipped. I probably can go out north of Minia and take things on there. Go into the silly little mine? No, I don't think so. I don't think I'm gonna do that. Okay, they still hit pretty hard. I seem to remember there being something I could do in the bar. Yeah, I was saying earlier, why would have bone? Why ent bleed? Why would have bone? Blood, that one. That part of the body. Bartender. Ah, new face. From whence did you come, sir? Barbado, you say? Ah, you're the lad who crossed the storm wall, then. I heard about you from members of the Barbado militia when they come here on their rounds. Sorry if I sound a bit suspicious when I asked where you were from. There have been a lot of break-ins, so I thought maybe you were casing my establishment. Oh, that's unfortunate. My name's Garrick. I've been hired by the city to track down those dirty thieves. Have a drink with me? Yes. Can't learn much about the crooks, but I did find that long ago there were rhoda trees in this area. Never heard of a rhoda tree before? It's Caesar said to be some of the finest delicacies in the world. I'd love to taste one, just once, before I die. Don't suppose you've come across any, have you? Alright, one-eyed man. Could you hear out a humble patron of this fine watering hole? Sure. Somewhere in this general area, I lost a beautiful sapphire ring I purchased as a gift for my wife. Without it, I feel as if I can't even face her. Damnable thieves, I'd wager this is their doing. Have you visited the fortune teller's house? Yes, I did. Maybe young, but she's good. If you're ever in need of advice or guidance, she can always set you on the right path. Alright, so it's a sapphire ring probably somewhere. I saw a stranger in town wearing a black cape with a real particular pale blue glow to it. Maybe I was just seeing things, I don't know. But still gives me shivers either way. Oh. So please there are patients to be seen. Yeah, I'm Dr. Klaus. Okay, well you do that, man. Look, see as an entire tree? Probably just its seeds, that seems more reasonable. Rhea, I am Rhea, a poet and troubadour. My precious silver harmonica has been stolen, and I don't know what to do. I value it nearly as much as my own life. Well, I'll keep an eye out. There's Darm Tower. Oh, is this just for fun? Okay, cool. That's good. That's okay. He isn't our town's fortune teller super duper beautiful? True. Understandable. Have a nice day. Oh, something you need? There it is. How much do you want? 1,000. Can't do it. Like mega screw if you don't cap the refresh rate. Oh, my refresh rate's at 144 hertz. So I guess we'll find out. Haha. It is probably gonna take quite a bit to get used to. Oh, I almost died and I didn't even notice. It's probably gonna take a bit to get used to like having like first of all having full like 360 analog control of my direction. But also like the knockback is like so much compared to literally any other game in the series. See what's further north. That bit. Yep. This is no. Okay, that was weird. This is an entirely new area to me. I have no idea what this is. Unsubscribe just like blocked reported. No, I didn't mean to! I'm sorry, Pickard. I didn't mean it. Very family unfriendly that was. No! I'm gonna get cancelled. My channel's gonna get suspended again. So that's what that means by information. Oh, I leveled up. Cool. So they really made the planes like way bigger. That. Oh, okay, that's not difficult at all. There's the mine. I'm not gonna do that. This is in no way familiar to me anymore. Box. Box. Let me get. I want box. How do I get there? I'm sure that it's sort of a up and around motion. Give it a bit of this. Or maybe, yeah, it's looking like it. Okay. Yes, yes. box. Well, that one's empty. Breaking up screens make it hard to track. They definitely added a fair bit, yeah. I'm more lost than I think I otherwise would be. But it's not like I'm completely lost. The Bigotry, there it is. That's a tree. Oh. I didn't expect this. Oh, that's it. Cool. Heal it up from a tree. It's locked. God. Fuck. But now I know where the Bigotry is for later. Is there anything else? No, that seems like I've hit the edge of this area. I do have enough gold now to get that shield and start off the main story proper. That was worth the hundreds of dollars it cost to animate that. Yep, it really was. Wait, no. Alright, build. Give me your finest dinner plate. Here we go. Alright, now what? Swordsman. Thank you for returning. Tell me, are you familiar with the Books of Ys? For these purposes, no. Ys was the name of an ancient kingdom that existed here ages ago. The lost history of the land is written within the Books of Ys. It is unknown, however, who actually inscribed their words. But the 6 books detail the reason for Ys's fall from grace. My crystal ball tells me that the Books of Ys are in the mountain shrine. One of the Books of Ys is in the mountain shrine. Swordsman, will you seek the books? Yes, I will. Sorry, but no. You will? Ah, Swordsman, you are truly the man I've been seeking. Thank you so very, very much. Please, take this with you. It will show you the way within the shrine. Zara's crystal has been given. Bigger place in Vision? That's a good question. First, please visit Jeba. First, please visit Jeba in the village of Zepik. She is my aunt. She knows a great deal about the history of Ys. I am certain she will be of aid to you. Zepik village is to the northeast just outside of Minia. You'll pass through it on the way to the shrine. Very well. Oh yeah, and that got me experience for another level. That's cool. Actually, for how many levels? Yep, for one more level. Is it? No. I guess I'm going further north. The original is quite different. Yeah, the original is like super old for the most part. That's like the main reason why it's so different. Because the original Ys was on the PC 8801. So that was a while ago. And this remake is like over probably over 20 years after the original. So there was a lot that changed, both in just like game design and storytelling and that sort of stuff, and with just how Falcom wanted to tell their story. Because like every time an Ys game gets remade, they change something about the story pretty much. Old man Pablo, asleep at the wheel. Chicken. Oh, there's the mayor. Oh, young man, where did you come from? Ah, from Barbados? You know Dr. Bluto, then. Good, good. I have something to tell you, but you must promise me you will not let the villagers know about it. Will you keep this conversation between us? Yes. This village's charm and protection, the silver bell, has been stolen by thieves. I desperately wish to get it back. If worse comes to worse, I'll pay any price the thieves may ask. Will you negotiate with them on my behalf? I'd ask the villagers, but they simply mustn't know of this. Yes, I will. Will do it, thank you so much. The thieves' den is north of the village, on the mountain road. If you meet their leader, please tell them that I'll pay whatever price he asks for the bell. I'm counting on you, young sir. Very well. Maybe the players to be excited for change. I can definitely understand wanting something new for returning players, because like a straight remake is not, to me, is not that interesting if you've already played. 1987. There's been remakes from 1992, so fairly similar. That is true. I played the... It might have been the first remake, because there was like many ports, as happened back then, because there was like 7,000 computers and consoles. I played like the first remake on the TurboGrafx, rather than the true original. Where is the house I'm looking for? Not sure if we stepped off for playability, which that is true. There are some. I think the RPGs that I would have the most replayability with are either ones I'm very fond of in general, because I tend to replay games a lot, just whole cloth. I think that'd be a good word, a good phrase. But I tend to replay games a lot, but also anything that I'm super fond of, or if it's been a very long time, or if I missed a lot. I'm no longer in the village, and I don't know where the house I'm supposed to go to is. Like, I played Final Fantasy VII, and I still remember the larger story beats of it, so it wouldn't be that exciting of a replay. But I missed so much, so it would be exciting of a replay to go through with like a guide and get everything done. You're gonna put stops on. Where? I wish I could worry about me if I suddenly vanish. Holy shit, dude. I'm sorry, Clive. Okay, seriously, I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. I mean, I know exactly where I'm supposed to go, I just don't know where it is. That's next to the Dharm Tower. I hear it was built there to block up the entrance. I don't mind having things between me and the Crest Tower, but why? Why would they set up in such I have no idea where. Strange woman named Jeba lives in this village. I was thinking about the history of this area long ago. This was a bigger, lovelier country ruled by 2 goddesses. The house? Oh, I spoke to you already. Yeah, that is a nice touch. Okay, like, actually, which house am I supposed to go in? This one. Must be, yeah. Oh, yeah. Sarah's crystal. I see. So you're the swordsman Sarah's been seeking all this time. You intend to find the Book of Ys within the shrine, do you? I believe you'll be needing this key, then. The ruins atop the mountain were once known as Solomon Shrine. If one of the books of Ys is there, it will no doubt be somewhere in the shrine's lower levels. The entrance to the lower levels is well hidden, but the crystal will show you the way. Virtually anything may await you in there, however. Make certain you're well prepared before you go. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Okay, I see. Shrine. Just shrine. Thieves' hideout was up here as well, so I might as well do that. I like how I'm sort of talking as if I'm not sure what is going on, except I've played every Ys game and I have the art book. Alright, I want talk to the boss. You're either brave or stupid, kid. Why have you come here? Don't tell me you actually came here to hunt us down all by yourself. Alright, negotiate, huh? Who told you that we stole the silver bell? I'm afraid you're misinformed. We know how important the silver bell is to the people of Zepik. Saying that will break the villagers' hearts, and that's something we would never do. Okay. Damn, Bandit keeps turning up in the weirdest places. This area is not a big country. There's only so many places that one can hide. But why the hell is he so hard to catch? From tower storming with monsters, some are even equipped with swords and armor. It's sickening. If I were to go in there, I'd probably just let muscle impulses take over and try not to think. Probably the interest back there. Cool. Yep. Ruby, I think that might exist only to sell. So, I've got money now. That's cool. I know for a fact that this is the boss. It's free money. It's free real estate! Alright. I'm really feeling it. I'm gonna die probably. Yep. I'm not ready for that. Alright, I have that equipped. I don't know what that did. What else do I have? That and that, yeah. That's a lot of that is a lot of fire. And I really was not doing much damage to him. I think I'm under-leveled, under-equipped, and or both. But luckily, I have a thing to sell. They don't talk about or show things from the other versions of the tutorial. Yeah, there is this weird thing where whenever a East game remake comes out, all the East fans are like, well, that's the new canon, nothing else matters anymore. If you're gonna play the East games, you should only play the newest remakes that are canon. And that kind of diminishes the value of the older versions that stand alone on their own merits, and also it sort of devalues the differences between them, which itself is an interesting, I guess, field of study, you could call it. I didn't mean to do that. I went to sell. I'll sell this ruby. Nice. I'll be taking that and giving it to my friend in the inn. Old game bad, new game good, sad world. That's very true. We definitely live in a society. Nice profit. There we go. Alright, how much is a longsword? 2,000. Would it be more worth for that or for armor? This is I gotta have money to make money. Yeah, it really does. I mean, not really, but like that is true. Probably weapon. Yeah, that sounds reasonable to me. The last armor was like only 400, so let's see if how much plate mail is. 2,000. Ooh, never mind. Alright, fuck, balls. God damn it. What's the next shield? Also 2,000. Well. I should be attacking away from the enemy. Damage. That is true, and that's what I've been doing. However, it doesn't help when the boss's attacks are not in the boss's midline, and they're just field. They're just on the field for me to run into. Oh, and I got experience for that too. What level am I? 4. I got... Yeah. Neat. I'm beating the shit out of everybody. I wonder if bosses like in Solomon's Shrine are the reason why this game implemented a walk graphics, because that mine theme slaps. I don't remember the mine theme from the TurboGrafx. I do remember several of the themes. I remember Minia, the plains, and Darm Tower, because you know why I remember Darm Tower. But I don't remember what the Mines theme sounds like. I do apparently get to choose between two soundtracks, or three soundtracks rather, in this. I get to have PC-88, East Complete, and East Chronicles. I don't remember what East Complete is exactly. Locked. Thanks. Let's see. If I stand any more of a chance now. Not especially. Yeah, that doesn't turn out too much better. I should probably get a few more levels and a few better equips. Well, maybe not equips, but, or at least maybe not sword, because I already got that. 2001 PC version, oh yeah. And then Chronicles is this one, but also the version on, like the version of Complete on PSP, I think, is how that works. Once you get into like the individual, like the individual remakes, you start to get lost in the weeds. Especially of East 1, because there's like 10,000. They're better taking dodge damage? I have no idea. I don't know. I tried walking and I tried running, and neither of them worked out super great. How much XP are these people giving me? Not that one's 2 XP. So what's the ones up on the mountain? But I do remember when I played the TurboGrafx version, and I briefly played the DOS version as well. This was a good place to grind. Fair amount. Let's. I don't know how to count. That's 8 XP. I understand my feeling in Darm Tower on the penultimate boss. Yeah, well, also that boss especially is pretty bad. Because in that version that I made you play, so that I could have an unspoiled experience here, aha, fuck you, is the hit reg on that boss is especially shitty in the TurboGrafx version. I didn't know that until you fought it. And I was looking up the strategies for helping you. Oops. I am quite fond of this bump style combat. Oops. Although I can see how it might be considered underwhelming, especially because I'm literally just one-handing the controller basically right now. And it definitely makes grinding a different experience. It's hard to say better or worse, but most certainly different. Actually, something that I should do is... yeah, get out of my way, please. I should go and see if I can get an herb in my inventory, because that's going to help a lot. Iterated upon without moving. Right, so yeah, that is definitely one thing about it, is that stuff like developers have found very interesting things to add atop of turn-based combat to keep it fresh. But there's sort of, at least for my puny brain, who's made a number of games in the single digits, I can't think of any ways to iterate on and add complexity to bump combat without literally just making something else. A nice charge, yeah. It's sort of like a bit of the same vibe as the Pegasus boots in some of the top-down Zelda games. What does the herb cost? Wait, they don't sell herbs. I have to go somewhere else for herbs. But I don't know where it is that I can go for herbs. Here, probably. That sounds reasonable. Healing. No, I want medicine. That's not bad. I can make that back pretty quickly to get more armor. I'm feeling like I might get more gold from these guys, although I didn't check. That's quite a bit, yeah. That's a good amount. That'll get me plenty for upgrades. Better equipment, I mean. Like, already, I can now afford the armor. I'll probably hang out and see either until I get next level or until I get 2,000 more. Early again. I don't remember how you find the silver sword. I don't know what your definition of early is. 'Cause, like, I remember that you just grinded levels until you could go into the mines. Basically max out all the XP you could get from there. Before you went into Solomon's Shrine. And the mines is like the second dungeon in the game. And also the last dungeon before Darm Tower. Got story flags in this version. Yeah, I figured. Alright, I'm one more level. A level 5 swordsman now. How many dungeons are there? Well, technically, there's only 3. There's Solomon's Shrine, there's the mine, and there's Darm Tower. But Darm Tower does take up about half the game by runtime. It's certainly a weird... This guy needs to get out of the middle of the road every time I load this area. It's certainly a very weird situation for how they structure the game. I think Darm Tower is like 25 floors. Technically, I believe the lore says it's like 99 or something. And I think that in like East Origin, there's 99 floors or something along those lines. But it's a big tower. And East 1 and also 2 do have very weird progression where they'll have single dungeons that take up absurd amounts of the end game by time. I think East 2 was better in that regard by cutting down the length of the dungeon from half the game to a third of the game. Yeah, you can't leave Darm Tower once you enter. It's a point of no return. You can at least leave the last dungeon in East 2. Interesting new decisions. Yep, that's the late 80s RPGs for you. Very interesting. I never... That's why. That's why I didn't do shit. Because I didn't equip my... Oh, I'm so good at video games. God. Alright, here's items of the two versions. Elite gamer moment right there. Yeah. Oh, I'm so smart. It does seem like, yeah, it's yeah, you do still equip an item and then press a button to use it. It looks like. I should keep that on hand in case I do need it. Corvo, I'm gonna beat you to death. Really appreciate is if you're whatever the game considers as outside, which is basically just not in a dungeon, you can just stand still and you'll auto heal. And they've kept that from the first game when that was like, oh, that's all we have for game design. They've kept that up through all the most recent games, and I think that's actually quite nice. Brings me to start. I have no idea. Oh no. It seems you're not. Interesting. Oh no. It's back now. Good. It does say I have an excellent connection. Suspension number 2, baby! I saved, right? Pretty sure I did, but I want to make sure. Yes, I did. Okay, now let's see if this is actually easier this time. Oh my... Yes. Oh, I died. Yeah, I have no idea what happened with Suspension 1. And I'm sure Google will never tell me. It's amazing. You actually equip your new weapon, and suddenly the game is so easy. Yeah, the given reason was spam and scamming, which I don't know. I don't know about that one, Chief. Oh, dark. Game mechanic, cannot see, therefore hard. Like me playing Eastbound one-shotting everything, yeah. Who needs gameplay when you can have large number go up big? Oh. Some boys have come to say hello. Okay, they actually do quite a bit of damage. Unlike anything else so far. The prisoner key, so I can set those prisoner or open those jail cells. I don't remember if it said those people in there, but it said they didn't look empty, which a weird way to describe it. Oh. Cool. Out of nowhere. Are you? Adel introduced himself and explained his reason for coming to the shrine. My name is Fina. It feels like I've been locked up down here for my entire life. The game had voice acting back in 1987? No, but the TurboGrafx version in 1992 did. And, oh boy. Yeah, the PC 8801 version did not. But, oh boy, on the TurboGrafx CD, they milked all of that CD audio. Yeah, they just like picked and chose random lines to be spoken. Even some conversations, like some of it would be text and some of it would be CD audio. I almost had the description of this stream be the intro monologue to the TurboGrafx version. Oh, was this the first voiced part in-game? I don't remember. I remember it was a man in a black cape who put me here. He's a terrible man who seems to control the very movements of the monsters. It's dangerous here. You should forget about me. Please hurry. Get away from here while you can. No, you're coming with me. You're going to help me? You're saying I can leave this place? At all. Thank you so very much. Oh, I see. Screamed woman speaking over this because it was such a shock. Oh my god. It's like that green text where the guy forgets he's in real life and audibly says white woman spotted. Oh, we're an escort mission now. Oh no, she's even slower than my walking speed. Yeah, this is what this game needed to be better. At least it's inoffensive in its length, I guess? It's very offensive in its mechanics though. Oh, we gotta go, like, all the way. Please tell me that this is only to Zeptic and not to Minia. I don't have the strength to go to Minia like this. Okay, thank God. Oh. I'm alright, Adol. Just tired, that's all. Don't worry about me. And then she fucking dies? Tina lapsed into unconsciousness. Adol felt her for a hug. Confirms she had a fever. Oh no. Not a fever. Luckily, Jeva's house was very close. Adol, let's go to Barbados. Yeah. Adol gently lifted Fina over her shoulder and promptly carried her to Jeva's. She's sleeping well. Medicine should help. Add a good night's rest, she should be fine by morning. Still, no matter how you look at it, it's a very strange story. The sacred inner sanctum sealed under the shrine for so long, becoming home to monsters. And a girl imprisoned there, no less. So much of this simply doesn't add up. Yeah. I should go and get a new sword. Or a new shield, I mean. Okay, woman stored away. Back to grinding. Every time Barbado gets mentioned, it just reminds me of how uninventive the new names of like this alternate history Earth are, because the E series takes place in like not Earth, where they changed all the names of the countries but only a little. So like Europe is now Europa. It's great. Gotta check the voice acting. Yeah, it's of the time. Yeah, Africa is Afroka. It's great. My favorite is Greece that they changed to Greek. Welcome back. I'm glad you got to experience the beauties of 1992 Japanese translated game voice acting. Truly the cream of the crop. No, the TurboGrafx version actually looks really good. It's just that, like, they did that. If you think, though, that the voice acting in, like, Ys Book 1 and 2 is great, and in Book 3 as well, Ys 4 for the TurboGrafx never got an English release, but it did get an English translation patch with voice acting in that style, and I'm pretty sure that also was in like the early 2000s. So, fan voice acting with all the microphone quality that entails, and all the voice acting quality that entails, of a TurboGrafx game. It is positively wonderful. I was literally just wondering when I would get this. Now I have several things I can go back and get. Okay, there that is. The mayor will be quite pleased. Oh yeah. Wait, is Tong No even voice acted except for like that one guy? Like I have not seen much of Tong No, but of what I have seen, that is the only voice clip I can think of. I think that I will go and get the chest at the top floor only on my way back out, actually. Actually, it's not there. Further down, actually. Not the time for the Mask of Eyes quite yet. More damage than I would like to. Don't want to use my heal pot yet. I'm starting to think not gonna get a choice unless I literally just go back up to the surface to heal. Oh Jesus! Oh God! Okay, I definitely need to heal. Yeah, I really need that. Okay. That's fine by me. Okay, I'm not equipped to fight that, to face that guy. Nope. I'm out. Already. Alright, that's actually pretty damn good. That guy's just chilling. Being chilling, as I say. Oh yeah, and there's actually... Although there's this... Well, that shouldn't have worked. Fuck. I don't like this predicament I'm in. Oh, I gotta go back. Oh no. This oh no. Okay. I see. I don't have heals, so Abby's first dark mirror puzzle. Yep. Let's see exactly how screwed I am. Yep, I'm super screwed. Jesus Christ, look at him go! Well, I guess I'm headed back to the surface for now. By the way, I should have. But I am up against basically just enemies I can take pretty easily on the way back, except for those first couple rooms where there were some minor threats. Actually, rather major threats, speaking quite honestly. But now I can make my way back and I can get that chest and get quite a bit of experience on the trek. But I will be getting a wing as well to make the trip to the surface later significantly easier. You're 6K? Sounds right. I mean, I have no reason to disbelieve you. Oh, that's forgot. I'm getting lost all the time. Well, luckily I don't actually need to buy Well, I should buy the next shield. But I don't need to because I've got silver shield. But like, next sword, next armor are certainly good things to have. Talwar. Oh! I guess I will not be buying a Talwar then. Alright, can you give me reflex armor? 5,000. I don't know if I'm story locked on the Talwar. Oh, I have things that I can sell, I forgot. And I can also give the bell back to the guy. That's fine. That's not what I meant to do. 200, I can make back the amount to get the expert. And giving back the bell should give me a nice experience boost as well. So now I can get reflex armor with 1 gold to spare. I didn't buy a healing pot. And I didn't get that other chest. But I can't afford a healing pot right now anyway, so I guess fair is fair. Fuck, I forgot to talk to the guy again. I'm very much of a one-track mind. You. Oh my, it's a silver bell. Was it the thief? Were they the ones you traded from? Was that the thieves didn't have it? It was beneath the old shrine? I'm confused. Why in the world would it have been there? Well, it doesn't really matter. The important thing is it's been returned. We're safe again. Thank you so much, adventurer. As a token of my appreciation, I give you this ring. Wear it well. Power ring. There we go. It's a family heirloom with mystical properties. I believe it will prove very useful to you. It will indeed. And there's the shield ring, which actually I'm probably gonna be wearing more. Well, actually probably not, because I couldn't get Talwar, so I'm more behind in attack than in defense. That's not where I want to go. I remember now that that's not the place I want to go. Oh, I'm so much better off. I might actually be able to damage the boss already. No, that's not how you do that. Absolutely riveting gameplay. Okay, okay, maybe it actually is hard. Nope. Right, first book of Ys. I know I bought the wing to make this trick easier, but I kind of bought it to make the trick easier in the case that I was about to die. And I'm actually pretty well off. But I should actually talk people first. I think I need to speak with Yaba. At all. Don't worry about Fina, she's feeling just fine. Her fever wasn't anything serious. She was just fatigued from her long and frightening ordeal. I'm sorry, at all. Can't believe I just collapsed like that without even properly thanking you. It's a bit late now, but thank you, Adol Christine, for saving me from that dark, dank prison. Yaba. I've been looking after Fina for a while. I think some of the area's less savory inhabitants have taken an unhealthy interest. Why would I be in prison at such a place? Try as I might, I simply cannot remember. My memories are of the prison and my own name, nothing else. And whenever I attempt to focus on everything else, all that comes to me is a headache. Me trying to think. Alright. Back, I think, to Minia to talk to Sarah about the book. And maybe I can have a Talwar. Although I think I still need quite a bit of gold for that. Or Adol, are you not? I'm afraid I have bad news. Sarah was murdered, though we know not who is responsible. That poor woman. Please take this book. She gave it to me shortly before her death. And another book of Ys. So to answer your question from earlier about whether Sarah would have more impact in the remake, no. He still fucking died. She croaked right off screen. Had to give it to a red-haired swordsman named Adol. She smiled as she spoke your name. I thought she was joking, but then I should have known better. She is a fortune teller after all. Ah yes, it seems that with her last dying breath she muttered, Adol, abandoned mine at Rostein. As your name was spoken, I assume you would understand the message she was to convey. I do indeed. Don't have enough money for it, but I do want to see if the Talwar does come in stock now. Nope. Actually, what about that weapon shop at the port that was locked? I wonder if that's just a decorative area, or if I can actually get something there. Still locked. Is there anything like on the porch that I... No, mainly not. So I have no idea what to do about that then. Oh, the babies are more. Look at them all. I'm glad I went back there now that I've seen that there are more pick guards. I guess my next step is the abandoned mine. Although actually I should also buy another heal pot while it's on my mind. Edson. For myself, I will. Thank you. Let's see if I can remember the way back to the mine, because I did find it first. I don't really remember all too well how to get there, besides it's like on this side of the area instead. Might be able to like make some kind of weird swing around. Oh yeah, I literally just go up. There it is. Neat. God. Get fucked, I guess. Oh, I do remember the mine theme now. This is a super different vibe. Oh. Oh, neat. Oh, Jesus, those guys do big numbers. Does this count as how I can heal? I can heal here, okay. That's comforting at least. I'll have to re-listen to the TurboGrafx version of this theme after stream. For the rest of this floor before I go down that place. Timer ring, that's certainly a niche item that I've never really found a use for. Well, it'd be a shame to I get the caves are like winding and shit, but I do wish that I could better navigate this place. I lampshaded it earlier, but you know, area dark, cannot see equals difficult and good game design. Oh my god, that is horrifying. I don't like that. I really don't like that. Especially the way that its tongue moves. I really don't like that. Okay, nice. Those are not Bible-friendly tongues. None of these creatures are in the Bible. Fuck. When did I last save? How much I'll do? Well, you can see it highlighted in red. A lot. Agony and sorrow. Well, I guess we're going back to the fucking boss of the shrine. God. That was... That... I can't even say that like that's like a lot of progress I lost. But it is very inconvenient. Like, what equips did I lose? Okay, I didn't actually lose that much. All things considered. I can probably just take the wing back. It only puts a damper, yeah. This will speed things up, though. Yeah, there we go. And while I'm here, I can just buy another one. And I can buy... I need a healing potion, right? Yeah, I do. So I'll buy my wing back, I'll buy a new pot. And back to the story point I was at. Yes. Hello again. Yep, Sarah died. Sarah was murdered off screen. I hate that this is how you learned it, but she's fucking dead. Back to the mine I go. Those guys don't do a small amount of damage. Oh, yep. Yep. Should just heal outside instead of using that health pot I just got, even though there's one right there. East 4, which is apparently not canon, has Sara live. Except the East 4 is canon. It'd be weird if it wasn't. Also, I should save. Oh, that's on my mind. Yep, there's two East 4s. Neither of those East 4s are canon because East Memories of Celceta is canon. As East 4. There's two games called East 4 and neither of them are considered the actual East 4. It's great. Oh. The Guardian. Time to go back. Heal. In the healing tube. Back when they were new, even when they were new, there was two games called East 4, and one was more canon than the other. I think Mask of the Sun is the one that was the most canon of the two, over Dawn of East, which was on the TurboGrafx. I think Mask of Sun was the Super Nintendo. And then Falcom was like, actually, neither of these games are good. We want to make our own East 4. And so they did. Yeah, definitely wasted in several meanings of the word. Jesus Christ. Good thing I saved this time. The silver arm. I got it before I died last time. But I don't remember where I got it. this Chinese game series, the developer of the first one sold the IP. They'll make the second game, and the buyers will make the third game. Oh no. The buyer made the third game so fast that they released the second game. Oh my god. That is wild. Yeah, I don't know why there's two East 4s. I don't know why neither of them are made by Falcom, when this is a Falcom series. But here we are, and now there's a third one actually made by Falcom. What is the name of that series? Because I need to know this fact. I need to have that stored away to tell people. Oh, I can't read that. Oops. But good to know. I ain't reading all that. Happy for you though, or sorry that happened. Blade of Descendants, I see. Legend of Sword Fairy. More familiar. Like 9 games. Yep. There it is. Run back and heal. Again. That's feeling much better for me in terms of damage. This is what I did for like an hour or something before doing the first dungeon on repeat. Yep. Yep. Not that I just went in a circle. It seems really close to max. It's like 2/3 of the way there, it looks like. I don't know what max values in terms of numbers this game goes with. I should that level. Orb. Death. Okay, that's a good one. Well, this is where you get it, I guess. You must fight Orb to receive Heal Ring. Oh, there we go. That is gonna be a very good thing to have, because now I don't have to go all the way back to surface to get free heals. Could also save that progress. Oh, I know who to give Bigotry to. HP make up to 255. Yeah, that seems like it'd be right. Didn't I get that? Or did I die before I got that again? Okay, I'm lost. I'm very lost. I have a few side quests that I can turn in now. And I will do that. I'll give Rhea her harmonica, and I'll give that other dude the seed he wanted. Oh. Oh, where? Oh. Gone. There you are. Hey, you found my harmonica. What's that? You say it was in the abandoned mine at Roston? I see. Just as I thought. At any rate, I extend my eternal thanks to you for its safe return. You are a most kind individual. May I inquire as to your name? Adel gives his name. Adel Kristen, you say. What a wonderful ring that name has to it. Thank you again 1,000 times for finding my harmonica, Sir Kristen. Please do me the honor of listening to my... Nice. Exaggerating it. That's it. Cool. Wait, hold on. Double, triple damage, and they seem to be the same area. Yeah, it's it's just fuck you. High face making them go way faster than they should. No, I don't think so. This feels like normal monster speed. from what I remember. Oh, the cutscene? Oh, maybe. Well, I'm not entirely sure, though, because it's hard to tell. I guess next time I play, I'll change the refresh rate to 60, and we can see. Because there was also talk about how, like, the final boss just gets insanely harder when the frame rate's uncapped. It was this guy, right? Oh. That's really one that I'll find one myself, then I'll be ready. Okay, so that's mine now. Which does mean that I can probably leave that at the Rhoda tree. And I can do the silver sword. I can get the silver sword from that, maybe. Oh, and there's a box over here in the overworld that I never opened because it was locked and I had not even gone into Solomon Shrine yet. Oh, that's a circle I just went in. Getting lost in the new overworld. It makes the final boss basically unbeatable. So, is it a cap of 60, or was the game originally like 30 or something? Rhoda tree. Oh, that's it. And it worked for 60, alright. If I use this here. Okay. I don't think that was what I was supposed to do. Interact with the tree again? Oh. Ah. Darkness again stirs in the world. It brings another nightmare to Ys. Oh, swordsman, thy journey begins now. Didn't it begin a while ago? Silverlight beckons both hope and destruction. Lose not thy way, lose not thy will. Leave thy heart open to the possibilities. Silverlight began to spell it from the roots of the great tree. Silver sword has been bestowed. So I guess I ate a fruit that let me speak tree. That works for me. There's still that box that I don't know where it is. There's that locked one. I think it was around the corner from the Rhoda. His gold is functionally useless now. I guess so. Yeah, there it is. Wow. I got piece of paper. silver is not the best weapon. There's like, I think, battle sword, battle shield, or battle armor, battle shield, and flame sword are above silver. Yeah. You can't buy better weapons, and the better tier is only in Darm Tower. I could not get that sword from the start, technically speaking, because it required getting the Rhodaseed, which was in the mines. And as you saw from the amount of damage I was taking from some enemies, the enemies there are quite strong. Even at level 9 I am now, I was taking quite a beating from them. And in this version need the harmonica as well. Oh. Yeah, now there's story locks behind it as well. Right. Back in I go. So now I have best in slot for until Darm. And I feel like what I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna get to Darm and then call it and probably do Darm next Saturday. That's what I'm feeling like would be a good idea. If you could rush inside, but I need to see if people actually do that. It's not a long game, so there's not much point in doing so. Yeah. That is definitely true. That is actually something I quite like about when I first played the East games, is that, like, oh, all of them up until, like, East 7, when they started getting actual proper RPG length, are, like, 8 hours. They're, like, all totally reasonable lengths for games. Darm key. I already have one. Also, I have this. But a heal potion will be good against the boss when I can't just put on the heal ring. I do wish that later East games stuck with rings in the same way, because they are, like, pretty, like, the word I'm looking for. They're pretty heavily coded as East equips in the early games, and then they just sort of kind of vanish in later games, at least in this form. I imagine so. Maybe. I've never actually seen an East speedrun. I would like to. Get it? Because ancient East vanished. Yeah. I think I'll go with attack ring. Oh no. Batman. Maybe I should have gone with it. I probably should have gone with the defense ring. Oh my god. Oh wow. Jesus Christ. Oh. That's a fast man. Alright, let's try it this time. Oh. Extremely speedy. Oh no. Attack ring was the better plan. Ball's the first game because I'm honestly kind of shocked Barbados has had no relevance or content. I mean, this has followed the first game in terms of story beats quite closely, especially in the fact that Barbados is not used in any capacity because it wasn't even in the first game. Okay, so let's try this again. Wow. I think I just need more levels. These guys are doing a lot of damage to me, so that sort of indicates that I should be getting a bit stronger. I'm level 10 now. And I have 0 XP left. Did I cap? Did I level cap? I think I did. Yep, 255 HP, no XP left next level. I am fairly certain. I know for a fact that the PC 8801 version had a level cap of 10. So, yeah, I think I capped. Let's see if I can get this boss with timer ring. Oh, well, I just missed my window in that case. Oh, yeah, that's much better. I still got like half the game to go. Yep, I sure do. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, there's some things that being capped can't protect me against. It also seems like timer ring is not actually making them any slower, so this is kind of a useless equip for this boss. I was thinking it'd make the bats easier to avoid, but that seems to not be the case. I think that attack ring is the way to go for this boss. Now this is riveting gameplay. I guess I won't have to worry about being underleveled for anything in Dharm. If I struggle with anything, it's literally just me being shit at the game. A Book of Ys has been obtained. Nice. That makes 3 books now. Gotcha has been placed here at one time. I see. Actually, there's no use in fighting my way back up because there's no XP to earn. I guess that's just that. Buy my wing back here. Well, I think I'm headed to Dharm next, so there's not really a point in getting a new wing. Oh, I still have the timer ring on. at all. Don't worry. Oh. I already did all conversation. Okay. So what do I speak to then? Because Zara's dead. I have Darmkey, but that opened the door to the deepest part of the mines, not to Darm's. I guess I can talk to the dude who told me that Sarah died. That's all I can think to do right now. I would have expected that Jeba would be able to help me more than telling me that she'll take care of Fina. I do know, though, that it is soon to be tower time. Just because I know the flow of the game. But, like, I don't know exactly what the game would like me to do in the lead up to that. Here. That's... I guess. I am not 100% sure what I should do now. Can Barkeep tell me anything at all? No. Hmm. Why is his name Haystack? What kind of name is that? I guess my next move is to try to get into Dharm and see if they stop me or something. I'm gonna be ending basically as soon as I lay foot into Dharm Tower. Because it does seem weird that, like, It does seem weird to me that I would be expected to just make my way to Dharm without any guidance. Happens seems people think we're the ones with my cousin. Oh. Oh, they are just, yeah. I can't even try. Our own Dogi also came from the mainland. Man of incredible strength and resolve, but he's in the tower somewhere, and nobody knows if he's even still alive anymore. So I can't just walk into Dharm. So how do I get permission to enter Dharm? Oh. You don't look well. I'll told Jebba Sarah's passing. So I did have to talk to Jebba. I had to do something else first and I don't know what I had to do. Had a terrible premonition that something like this might happen. Sarah too seemed to know the fate that stood before her. I supposed it was her job to know. Oh, did you read books? I tried and I can't read them. I guess that's the trigger to move on. Can you tell me more? Does that bother you? If it sets your mind at ease, do know that she has completely accepted destiny. If we shall both grieve, certainly. But if you wish to honor her memory, then carry out her final wish. Ask Jebba to read. Read to me, Jebba. I don't know how. Well, we cannot grieve Sarah's loss forever. In order to grant her dying wish, you must continue onward at all. You must find the Books of East. I am fully convinced that you are the swordsman whose coming Sarah foretold. At any rate, the Books of East. I'm a bit rusty. Oh, with Sarah gone, I am the only one left who can read the ancient script. Volume Hadal. This is the book you found in the shrine. The Book of Hadal. Long ago, Claria was created in East. It was displayed at the Temple of Solomon as a monument to prosperity. But suddenly, disaster struck. In the shadow of that prosperity, evil had grown and brought with it the seeds of suffering. It struck with all-consuming fury, and in the wake of its demon hordes, even the fair land of Selseta became as ash. But even if all were to be wiped away, the prosperous and the suffering alike, the twin trees and twin moons would forever watch over this land. Lost from our family's storehouse long ago. The Book of Tova. East was healed by 2 goddesses and 6 priests. The goddesses embody the spirit of our land and inspire our lives. One represents order and the other freedom. If we were ever to lose them, all our struggles and achievements would come to naught, and we would never again know peace. We must not lose the goddesses regardless of the cost, even unto eternity's shadow. Volume Dabi. Isn't the abandoned mine? LPQ. The Book of Dabi. I speak now of the disaster of East. It rose suddenly and attacked our cities. He called forth molten stone from the bowels of the world to burn our fields and trap us in a sea of fire. It was terrible and absolute. One by one, our proud nations were blown out like candles, and the darkness of chaos stole over our world. Surely the Clario was the cause. Was it not the harbinger of darkness? Thus we sealed it within the darkness in the ground, so that hope may shine anew. Forget it not, and never lay hands upon it again. The words recorded in these books surely illuminate the truth behind Asteria's turmoil. The storm wall, the appearance of the monsters, the continued theft of all items made from silver, and now Sarah's death. I'm certain that all of this seems from a great instability in the flow of destiny. You're the only one with the ability to uncover the truth behind it all. This is by 2006. Sarah and I are descended from one of these priests. Much of Sarah's power came from the Tova bloodline. I suspect she knew more about the disasters befalling Asteria than anyone could have imagined. I see. I guess I'll look for Fina. There she is. At all. I can never thank you enough for rescuing me from that prison cell. It feels so good to be free. I still can't remember anything about my name, though. Who am I? What have I done with my life? And why was I locked in that cell in the first place? I don't know the answers to any of it. I only know that my name is Fina, and I've been a prisoner. Why can't I remember anything more? The lovely village. Deborah introduced me to the villagers, and everyone seems so very nice. This is the first time I can recall when I've felt so at peace. I don't really care if I never get my memories back. If I could stay in this place with these people. I know. Should be trying hard to remember. But I'm just so happy here. I see. What do I do? Shall I speak to Jebra again? That hasn't done anything for me. I've read all my books. What about this? I don't get an option for it. Oh, that's actually quite helpful. I mapped one of the shoulder buttons to be a quick ring switch. I can get the Talwar now, and Dharm is open. I probably should get the Talwar and the large shield. It's not like I don't have the gold for it, and it's just gonna be burning a hole in my pocket once I enter Dharm. I do find it rather odd. Yeah, I'm sure that it'll still take my silver equipment, like in the originals. Spoiler, by the way, for anyone who didn't know that. But I find it odd. Oh, I still can't get it. I find it odd that Darm would just open without really my input. Oh, I had a feeling that weapon shop was useful for something. And I do find it odd that Darm would just open without, like, telling me that I could now go there. Or anything like that. Because I do remember in the original games being instructed to enter Darm. What the hell? Very slow walking. See. Oh, okay. Yep, there it is. I didn't have to buy it. 6 months ago? Oh my god. Well, now I've got that. I guess I'll just try the door at Darm. All I can really think to do. Let me in. Let me in. Done. Okay, let me in. Let in Darm. I want in the tower. Fina again? Or do you mean talk to Rhea? I guess I'll talk to Fina a second time. Oh, she's not there. Oh, she's here. Mixing earth portion telling the culture initiative STK 2 every day makes me feel complete. My fears and reservations from my long imprisonment have vanished into thin air. Still petrifies me. Whenever I get particularly scared though, about when you took my hand and led me to safety, taught me courage at all. Thanks to you, I've been able to look ahead without ever feeling like I must also look back. There are 6 books. The remaining 3 are all hidden within Dharam Tower, the Devil's Tower they call it. It dates back as far as the shrine. If you go there, I recommend with my son, Goban. He'll show you the way in. You are an accomplished swordsman. Indeed, you are the hero Kara foresaw. Legendary brave soul, I commend you for coming so far. I'm certain that you will be alright, even in the Devil's Tower. There it is, finally the instruction to actually go into the tower, dumbass. Now let me in. My mother told me everything. In order to find the remaining books of you have to enter the tower. Today, the storm will first show up. The tower has been teeming with demonic sentries. Our band of thieves tried to get things under control in there, but suffered heavy casualties. They were too strong, too many. We had no choice but to fall back. My right-hand man, Dogi, has also gone missing. He's in there, but I can't even say if he's alive. Dharam Tower is an unbelievably dangerous place, if you haven't gotten that already. It's most definitely not for the faint of heart. If you've truly mastered the silver equipment, the sword especially, then you might just stand a chance. Very well, I'll open the gate for you. This door is one way only. Once you're inside, you won't be able to get back out. It's also completely soundproof, so if you scream for dear life, it ain't gonna wake us up from our naps. I'd say at most, you should be limited to 1 day in there. Make sure you're back here tomorrow morning, with or without the book. I'll reopen the door, let you out when the sun rises. Alright, get going, and try not to get yourself killed in there. I think that this is where I'm gonna call it for tonight. Into the Devil's Tower itself. Oh, what is... no. Oh. There's things that I missed already. Oh no! Well, sucks to suck, I guess. Ah. So I think that we've had a fairly productive day. Got through approximately half of the game, possibly. And I think that I'll do the remaining half next Saturday. that seems like a good thing to do. Just like, oh, didn't finish a game today, then continue it the same stream day next week. That seems like a good pattern to stick to. And that will also help me to solidify my schedule for next week, because was still not 100% sure of exactly what I was going to be doing. So yeah, I think that call it here. I'll try to get my schedule for next week out before I turn in for the night. But it is also possible that I'm going to only get it out like tomorrow morning. I have kind of no choice but to do it before tomorrow's stream. But I do at least know what I'm doing tomorrow. I think that tomorrow I will be starting up Halo Infinite. I've been very much on a Halo kick as of late in terms of videos I've been watching, and I've kind of been waiting to play Infinite since the campaign came out, and thankfully the campaign is the part of the game that they actually did a good job of, unfinished status notwithstanding, because apparently there's quite a bit of content that didn't quite get finished, and also the whole co-op thing, which I can't blame the developers for that, because they made it, the features are there, it's just that top brass was like, no, you don't get to finish this, we need more ways to make money off the multiplayer, which is in a sorry state anyway, so much for that, I guess. But the campaign is well liked, and that's the only part of the game that I was really excited for. I know that, like, somehow, like, the multiplayer was what really got people in all the Halo games. Like, that's the part that they really, really liked. And I did spend a lot of time in the multiplayer on the PC release of Combat Evolved before Master Chief Collection. Mostly because I think that was like my first real online multiplayer game after like RuneScape. But I was never as into the multiplayer as I was the campaign content, single player content of all the games. So weirdness. That's not, it seems like that's a pretty obscure opinion to have. But that's my plan for tomorrow night, is to get running on Halo Infinite campaign. I have Friday off work, so Wednesday is my new Friday, because I have Thanksgiving and the day after Thanksgiving off. So I might stream both Wednesday and Friday, and I'm not entirely sure what I will be streaming. I have a thought of potentially doing another randomizer, this time for Ocarina of Time, because the PC reverse engineered source port Ship of Harkanian finally added the rando features that I always select when doing OT rando. So that would be a fun way to experience the PC port for kind of the first time. And that's definitely going to have like definitely some good quality of life improvements. I think the they've increased the frame rate of the game up 60 and beyond with animation interpolation, and normally it was capped at like 20, but all of the inputs and all the game logic still runs at 20 FPS. Who knows how that's gonna work out? I discovered the hard way that doing N64 emulation on my computer, N64 emulation is rough. It's in a sorry state. Just because emulating that console for some reason is extremely difficult. And I tried to play a rando of OT emulated, and just controlling Link was really rough. Like, there's so many quirks with how N64 would calculate analog input values on top of the 20 FPS game logic, on top of like Bluetooth and emulation input delay. It just was way too much. I just could not. I was constantly frustrated trying to move around Hyrule. So hopefully being able to do that on the PC port with Ship of Arcanian will make it significantly easier and more pleasant to play. So yeah, schedule for next week is looking like Halo Infinite, OOT Rando, East, finishing East 1. And then I guess I'll have another day that I get to figure out how to fill it. I'm not entirely sure with what, but I guess we'll figure that out. Hopefully for iTuckin potentially tomorrow, like halfway through the day. But anyway, thanks for dropping by. I've had a great time. This was actually a rather successful stream, and I actually was surprised by that. I didn't think that many people would come to watch East, but I had quite a few visitors, and that was quite nice. So thanks so much, everybody. I had a great time. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. Take care, everybody. Good night. Have a time.